You wash his hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just his hair?
Yeah.
You want to take a shower too?
Oh, we have the bathroom now. We have the bidet.
We have the
Hey.
for clean up, and some of them, like even the mullet,
Wow. It's coming back.
it's coming back. Well, I started when I was 14.
Yeah. Now it would be child labor.
yeah. Yes.
But like, do you find that sometimes it can get boring where it's like, yo, man, like I can make such a better haircut if you just let me.
Yes.
And to me, I take my time, you know. And
Cheers, baby.
Cent'anni. Cent'anni.
Yeah. I feel like we're at a dentist office.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. You're just gonna sip.
Yeah, they used to have these when you would do fluoride at school, so there wasn't Hennessy in them.
I've been fasting all day. It's gonna go right to my head.
Oh, how come?
I fast. I do intermittent fasting.
Oh, that's,
You know what that is?
I never thought about you do fasting.
Yeah, that's why I'm so fast.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's a good reset for your body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, we gotta project our voices. Project our voices. Oh, it's good in here, eh? This is nice.
I like it.
They say, yeah, it's nice.
But you see how setting and atmosphere plays a role
Yes.
in mood?
100%. So you know what? So I was actually thinking, if we drop the light and that I can separate them.
Yeah.
Wait, like,
What's in there?
I wasn't there, but I want to change my shoes.
you want to change your shoes?
You're like Mr. Rogers.
But I didn't choose the. If I choose for the.
What a perfect example that was. That was good.
Project.
Yes. That was good. Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Silver. Oh, this Hennessy's good.
Silver Bell.
Yeah, it's good.
Like it soon. I don't have ice.
No, it's fine.
I'm like it. What's called?
No,
Silver Bell.
I could get some ice from next door.
It's Christmas time. But yeah, like if you, because the lighting here should be almost this color.
Yes.
That way you guys see better.
Right.
Oh,
But actually, we
when
were.
you're cutting hair, you prefer this tint of like this.
But even atmosphere wise, because I noticed when I had the gym, my lighting was yellow, especially the one over here on in Lakeshore, my warehouse.
Yeah.
It was yellow and dingy.
Okay.
So you walked in, you felt low energy.
Lethargic.
Right. But if it's white, it will kind of give you more energy, I think.
That's what I mean. It invigorates you,
Yeah.
but it also creates the setting for like a nice modern atmosphere.
That like we were talking me and Sam this afternoon. He said so we should get rid of those lights and put. Have you seen them? It's like a net. All the lights. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are LED. You know,
It's a net like mesh,
like a mesh. Yes. All over.
and they just kind of hang and dangle.
Yes.
But are they like panels? Or
Yes.
no?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sell them on Amazon. And he said to me we should change all of those and put like that. But he said to me it's not expensive, but
Yeah, for him it's not expensive.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And he wants to change the floor too.
He wants to change the floor.
Yeah.
So is he gonna work for free with that week?
He said to me just to make it look good, and he wants to make it like ceramic
Like instead of wood.
instead of wood. But the problem is ceramic. You put this one on top of it. Good luck, you know.
What is underneath here?
It's just
Is this cement?
cross space. There's
It means
Is there a basement here?
Not below, not the room below. This what is the wood on? What's surface?
Like
wood is cement? Oh,
is
it's
it
on
wood?
I believe
There's no cement, right?
100%.
This would be nice cement.
That is when you rip the wood out. Sorry.
Was this floor here when you got it?
Yeah. But those people, whoever.
Okay, I need you to project.
Sorry. Okay.
You're good at speaking loud.
Yeah, I know. But I'm afraid of being too loud.
You too loud?
Yeah.
No, we're fine. I'm just, I'm looking, I'm monitoring this. Okay.
Yeah. That's why, like,
Closer.
whoever,
You guys are actually closer to the mic than I am too.
Yeah, well, he's mic'd up, so it's okay.
Okay.
you can put it on,
No, you know what? On this.
yes, on this. Exactly.
You know, had I thought next time, the microphone, the stands, we put them on this.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do it tonight because it's whatever. But
Right.
but next time.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
No, I was telling you about like the bike shop. They were here, and that's they installed the flooring, and it wasn't the right installation how they did it. Because the flooring it's not supposed to be in one line all of it.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's supposed to be staggered.
Exactly like the staggered, like how the wall it is.
Yes.
But I mean, I think they did it for themselves, and that's what's happened.
So you don't like the fact that it's all this?
Yeah.
You like it staggered.
Exactly. Better that way.
Gives them more character.
Yes.
Talk to me about when you switched the boards on this wall. Remember when it was painted yellow and you took them all apart? How long did it take?
Actually, you know what? It takes me like at least 2 weeks to finish.
To finish.
Yes.
But you did it in a weekend, no?
I did it because it was also COVID, so don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? What's that?
What's going
That was something came from the space,
Oh yeah.
They thought like an aliens coming in, Yeah, but they didn't let them come in.
Yeah, his name was Trudeau and
Yeah.
Ford.
Those people, they made enough money.
So you did that during COVID.
Yeah.
oh yeah, guys, we're in business.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's
Looks good though.
yeah, like it takes me. I did one mistake. I should put underneath them or behind them like a plastic before, because there's no.
A membrane. Yeah. It's called a membrane.
Yeah, there's insulation.
Yeah.
There is no insulation.
There's no insulation between
For
two.
heat stuff.
Two.
Do you think they hear us? Like, do you think when you're
No.
in the shop, they don't?
No, they don't. But sometimes during wintertime, if you put your hands on the wall, it's cold and you can see the air is coming.
Yeah, you should have put a membrane.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put a membrane.
Yes, that way it's easier. And
Just a hammer.
yeah, it's still warmer for
For sure, too, temper.
When you thought about opening up Mane Station Barbershop, is this how you envisioned it?
even more.
This is more than what you envisioned.
No, like I thought, because I had some goal, and I want to go like even farther than what I am right now. Even people are working, and but I was actually thinking to get kind of like have another one, it's kind of grow.
So you want like more locations.
Right.
But when most people open up a shop, they usually start with like half the size of this. You went big right away.
Well, I went to big right away. It's enough for the space. I don't want to be next to the,
We were just talking about that at the restaurant when you're next to the table
Yes.
and like you listen to the conversation.
Exactly. That's why it's nice when you have enough space you can move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even a lot of people actually, when they walk in and they see, wow, the space is big. They never been in, when they walk in and they see the space, they say, wow, this is really big. We never thought about it. And this is the nice of it, because the high ceiling and everything.
Yeah, it's the high. It's that when you come in here as the patron, definitely when you see the high ceiling, you feel less congested and
Yeah. Well, and what's nice is that it's separate but together, right? You have big entrance,
Right.
big workspace.
Yeah. Which is nice. I kind of see when customer walk in, it's kind of like they feel warm,
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like welcoming, because of it's also like the communication, how we talk to them, and yeah.
But my favorite part, honestly, I'm not even kidding. My favorite part is walking in here and being like, "What's up, guys?"
yes.
And everyone's like,
Yeah.
"What's up?" I love that. Right?
Yes.
It's like seeing your family again after, because there's a 2-week interval in between a haircut. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
it's like seeing an uncle again or a family member. Basically.
But
I'm here every week, so
yeah, you don't know what it's like to miss Mike because he's here every week. So
yeah. But you know what? There's so many of other customers who they walk in and some of them we have not seen. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Long time no see. So it kind of makes you feel welcome, you know, and feel warm because they say, oh man, like even this today, I had one of a client, I haven't seen him like 3-4 years. And he was getting like cutting his hair.
Yeah.
At home. He said, I've been buzzing, and I said, and I saw him, and then he said to me, man, you have a good memory. How did you, you know, did you thought it's me? I said to him, man, it's been such a long time. I know you put some weight in it, you know, but you look good.
But that's probably even better for you, that if you haven't seen them in like 3-4 years, that's probably even a better feeling for you that they come back.
Yes.
And you're like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Whereas like you see me every week, you're kind of like, oh fuck, it's Mike again.
Yeah. That's just what happened, especially when Mike walking. Oh fuck, he was here last week again.
Yes. But you don't forget a face though. You remember. You see one person, they come.
Yes.
You remember them.
Yes, I do.
You can. I see that in you.
I do, but I wish I remember all the names. That's what it's a little bit hard. And you know what? The nice part, we do get a new customer in, like every day. You know, there's new people walking in. You know, either they booked an appointment or they just walk in. And if I'm free or other workers are free, they take care of them. And especially when you start the conversation with somebody who is walking here and you.
Yeah.
And you kind of feel there's a couple things like common.
Yeah.
And he start opening everything, telling you about, you know, where he used to live. He come here and he moved there for certain reason, and you know, which is super nice. Yeah.
Well, and that's so like when we did the rebrand,
Right.
the reason why I chose the tagline "United by the Fade"
Yes.
is because we all come from different walks of life. We all live somewhere else. We all do different jobs.
Yes.
But when we come into here, at least for me, I know like Bob and other guys, it's like we're united with this one common thing. I'm like, yo, we got this cool fade.
Yeah.
By Silver or by Sam, whatever it is, right? Like we're united by that.
Exactly.
And I love that.
Yes. I do actually. I do too. You know, I like that kind of when kind of rebrand everything and choosing, you know, the right word for it, which is makes him sometimes think about it. Say, man, they need it.
Yeah.
You know, and people start to notice that, you know, and you know what? It's every single thing, like small things, it change a lot and it helps too.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So like one thing I want to talk about is like we talked about this kind of behind the scenes, you and I, is like what made you start a barbershop, or what got you into being a barber in the first place?
Well, like we go way back, you know. So
how old were you started?
Well, I started when I was 14.
Yeah. Now it would be child labor.
Yeah. Like especially when I was in, you know, in high school, and then starting to learn all those things, because I kind of feel like it's kind of more has things to do with the family too, you know. I never been to the barber. My mom, she used to cut my hair all the time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's ironic then that you became a barber and you.
and she was actually she pushed me so much to become a barber until like I have worked so many different jobs, but she was pushing me to be a barber. And then where we were living in Baghdad that time, and then so not far away from our house, and like, you know, there was a barber shop.
Yeah.
And when I've done school, I used to go there. And my buddy, his brother, he was a barber, and he was working there. So I kind of used to go there, chill, cleaning, sweeping the floor. Sometimes they used to send me to get some tools for the shop, or shaving cream, the blades.
It sounds like Henry Hill and Goodfellas. Go to the.
Yeah.
And then actually he taught me how to use like a threading or waxing. We used to do that, and I just practiced on him, you know. Wow. And slowly he taught me how to use even blade, you know, like a razor on his face and everything. And then, you know, I said
14.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then I kind of get the hang of it, and I liked it because you see so many faces, man, and so many people you start to meet and everything, which is sometimes it makes you say, man, I know this guy. I know that guy. Especially you go in certain places, say, hey, yo, that's my barber, you know? Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah. And makes me feel good, and especially making people feel good. It's something like incredible, you know. You gotta, yeah.
But that's one thing that you have a gift at in customer service is making people feel welcome.
Yes.
You're warm.
Right.
And then you quickly get this sense of like I know this guy for years.
Yes.
I met you.
Yes.
He has this instant charm about him. Like as soon as you meet Silver, he's just very genuine, hilarious guy. You see him, I want to laugh. Right when I walk through the door, I want to start laughing. He just has this like
But that's
light about him.
yeah. Like I love it, man. It's especially I started when I was young, and then I went to the academy, you know.
Yeah.
And then it started from academy, just like a barbering, learn about it and everything, because I learned so much things.
This is still in Baghdad?
Yeah, and then until when I had a chance to leave the country and went, to Europe, and I had different experience, because especially in Europe, some of they don't use even blades, you know.
Yeah.
And when I went there, and I got to be in the student house, and everybody, when you are in the student house, they want like kind of not to pay so much to get a haircut, and I was doing it from home while I was in the school too.
Where did you go first in Belgium, right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know first.
So Jay's half Belgian.
Yeah, my dad's Belgian. I knew you had been to Germany. I knew you were in Germany, but I didn't know you were.
I was there for 3 years
in Belgium.
in Belgium. I
Wow.
actually finished the school, and I went to the college for hairstylist.
Yeah.
So, I had the skills. I'm always good with my hands and everything, but the language when I was there, it's also playable.
What's the language there?
They speak Flemish.
It's the Flemish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flemish. It's a derivative of like French.
But sometimes French too, no?
They half of the other country, they speak French too.
That's tough, man, to go to a different country and learn a language. I mean, like, it's one thing learning English, because that's a kind of universal language.
Yes.
To be to learn Flemish would be...
Exactly. But it was nice experience.
I had no idea you lived in Belgium.
Oh, no?
It's such a nice little. I mean, obviously it's
very
personal
small
for me because
country.
my father's from there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's such a nice. It's always like a country when people are doing a tour of Europe, they're just kind of passing through.
Right.
Nobody really they always go pass through to the Netherlands, but to
Exactly.
actually stay there.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you been?
I've never been yet. I'm gonna make it a point to.
But just nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice country. If you ever had a chance to go there, there's so
Brussels, Antwerp,
much. Antwerp and Bruges, Bruges. There's so much things to see there.
very gothic architecture there.
I guess, I guess you never think of Belgium.
No, it's just always a place you're kind of passing through to get somewhere else. Like I said, it's usually like to go to Netherlands or
Right.
yeah.
So you there was 3 years and you went to Germany.
Yeah, after that, it just, I had a chance to go to Germany and actually working under somebody as a hairstylist.
Yeah.
And he was very well known, and I started working there and making my way up. But you know what? The funny part is the language, between Flemish and Dutch, kind of, let's speak German,
Yeah.
is very close. Like they have that grammar,
Yeah.
So I was more understanding than speaking,
Yeah.
And I used to mix it up sometimes because of the both languages were kind of close to each other with the grammar.
So
Some of the sounds.
But you know more German than Flemish, right?
Yes.
Like to this day. So you had a guy here a few weeks ago.
I was speaking with them German.
And I'm like, he's not speaking Italian. He's speaking German.
Yeah.
So you still understand and still
Yes.
speak it.
Yeah.
I love that, man. That's sick.
Would you consider yourself fluent? You think you're fluent? You're intermediate.
I can't say fluent because
Yeah.
it's been
intermediate.
But if you go back, either for a month or two, you'll.
It's like riding a bike.
Yes. Man, like I went to also school there, and I had to learn it, and and I was working under somebody that I was answering the phone and
Yeah.
writing everything. There was no booking in app like it going through app and everything. Everything was through the phone.
Yeah.
But that time the language was way better than now.
But think about it. the reason why today in 2024 you're good at customer service and you're good at talking to people is because you went through all the bullshit
Yes.
to get to this point.
Exactly.
And how many people today don't do that?
Don't do that.
They don't sweep the floors. They don't go an apprentice. They don't go work for free.
No.
They want things handled right now.
Exactly.
And that's why.
But this is the generation, man.
Yeah.
You know, like generation are changing so much that you can be the same as you used to be.
Yeah,
Like,
but you can't fast track these things to where you are now. You have to.
yeah. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I wish I said, man, I wish I have a copy of me.
I know.
Yes.
Like, it just because how you see things, you know, and obviously everybody goes through a lot of, you know, things in my life, I went so much through things, and thank God I made it to where I want to be, and even, you know, looking forward to it, even to grow more, you know?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Like just this right now is sort of a pit stop to where you want to go, right? So like when you started in Baghdad at 14 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, you did that. Then you went to Belgium. You went to Germany. Okay, now you're in Canada. You worked for a barbershop.
Yes.
Okay, fine. In 2018, I'm going to open up my shop.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a pit stop for the next.
For the next level, kind of, yeah.
You know, and that's what I love about it. So okay, so we worked on the rebrand.
Yes.
Walk me through why you decided to go through the rebrand and what's important to you about moving forward now in the rebrand and where you see it going.
So I like the idea for rebrand, actually, you know. Yeah, it's kind of to show the customer, you know, and to see the different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, as you know, the Mane Station, you know, like it mean a lot to me, actually, you know, the name, everything. And
the origin of it.
yeah, it's,
I don't even know what the origin is. To be
Yep.
honest. I know,
Believe it
you know,
or
I
not.
think Maine, I think a lion, and
Yes.
Maine, the
Yes.
hair, obviously that.
it's kind of, after 4 years afterwards, we went through all those crises, that COVID and everything, and it needed that. It needed to be refresh, you know, and people need to see that, you know, and there's always, especially right now with all those social media and everything else, that people are, you know, obviously comment and see things changing, you know, and it's nice.
I think it's important for people to see. So I guess what I'm getting at is, everyday people, including myself, get inspired by others who are taking a risk, a leap of faith to better themselves. So when I see you
Yeah.
do good and want to do better,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, silver's leveling up. What can I do better in my life?
Right.
So it's important for people to see that you're doing something different, that I'm evolving in my career. Because if you're always stagnant, always doing the same shit, number one, you feel demotivated. You don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And because you're a people person, so am I, and so are you, Jay, you want to inspire others to also kind of take some initiative and do better in their life.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it's about, man.
Exactly. 100%. You're right, man. It's
You inspire your inner circle. And our circles have become a lot smaller since 2000,
Yeah.
2020.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's even more important.
Yeah, when it comes to like our personal relationships, which
Yes.
we kind of, we're bound stronger from a smaller circle.
Yes.
So yeah.
But then his circle is also extends into,
Yes, his
Business.
circles. Yes.
you know, what was mine.
Yes.
Yes.
So like you influence many circles.
Yes.
And again, the goal is to inspire as many people as you can without sounding cheesy, you know.
That's, yeah, it is. Thank God we went all through that, man. It's,
Yeah.
But that was bullshit, man. So honestly, man, like we still talk about it. I
Yes.
hate talking about it.
The residue of that still persists. So
But you notice how people now are changing? People realized after 4 years,
oh yeah.
even though that we're like all about
Right.
it, they changed their mindset.
Yes.
about it.
Yes. Yes. I see.
I wanted what is the origin though of the Main Station? Like I honestly I don't know.
So actually, the original Mane Station, and I don't know if I told you, Mike, or not. So how it came, you know?
Yeah.
Because I had totally different things,
Yeah.
and we were just sitting, couple of friends and real estate and everything, and I had different name than what, the main station, and everybody had a suggestion, because where I was working, and I was working for somebody else, and we used to get together and have a few drinks and talking, and they heard actually that I was going to open shop.
Yeah.
And they said to me, "Hey, Silver, you should call it this. You should call it that. You should." And I said, "Listen, guys, I have the name for it, And actually, it was like Men's Station.
Okay.
And then one of the old gentlemen who was there and talking, and he said to me, "Listen, you know what? You mentioned that, but in my head it just came clicked something that you should call it Main Station." And that time, first of all, I don't know even what means.
Yeah, but
Main, the word main.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I said to him, "Hold on, me? What is that?"
It probably sounded awkward to you in the beginning. It
Exactly.
sounds awkward. It's
Right.
Like, what's the word?
Yeah, and then I researched it, and he told me, he explained everything to me.
A main, like a
Amazing,
lion.
the line, yeah. And I said, you know what? This is cool. This is really nice, Main station,
Yes.
And then I went, I researched about it, everything, and I said, you know what? I like that, main station. So customer, even when they notice, I'm going to the main station,
Yes.
Yeah.
You workshop it in your head.
Because
Like somebody
it's
was.
not only lion mane, but it's the main.
Yes.
the main.
Phonetically, it honestly sounds to me like a transit, so like it's like a main hub
Yeah.
of maybe like a subway. Like it's the main hub that is integral to like infrastructure and things like whatever. It's like the main, like you said, a station
Yeah.
where people kind of get together, pass each other, talk to each other. That's where
Right.
that's the kind of the
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just how,
Well, and that's, what, the more you talk about it, the better I even feel about it, because I always love the name, but because the goal here is always community, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're getting
that's
a
the
haircut.
connotation I get when I hear
Like, yes, you're getting a haircut.
Yeah.
The haircut's going to be a professional haircut.
Right.
But people come here, come to you, come to Sam, come to Ahmed, come to Mike, is because there's this sense of like, man, I feel at home here. I feel like I know the people.
Yes.
Dude, even if I sit here and I'm waiting for you and people walk in, I don't know them. But for some reason, hey, what's up? What's
I
going
feel
on?
that
Like,
too.
you can talk
Yes,
to people
true.
here.
As the
that too.
community.
I love
It's
it.
a fraternity. It almost feels there's this open-ended. It's like a contract. You come in here, everybody's free to kind of talk to each other, and you don't feel that everywhere. I've got my hair cut before in other
Yes.
places, and you don't feel that everywhere.
Well, and guys, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But like guys that go to like hair salons for women, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That, you know
You
what?
don't get this unless she's hot. Maybe she's hot.
Yeah.
That's actually when I went to the mall and I saw some people who they were sitting and waiting, and I said, come on, he's waiting there, for what? And there's only two who they were cutting hair and he's waiting, to get a haircut, and I said, wow, I don't know what should I say for that, but
They're
I said-
wasting their time,
but basically,
wasting their day, wasting their time.
I'm,
I feel like here, it's not like any barbershop. It doesn't matter if it's here or any barber. For me, it's like I feel like I'm going into like with my homies, with my boys.
Yes.
Right? It's like a club for us.
right. It's kind of sometimes you come in, it's kind of like reset.
Yeah.
Because as much as a stretch you had at home or at work, whatever, you walked
It
in.
does feel like
Yes,
it
because
is.
especially when you sit in a barber chair, you start just kind of like talking about everything.
Yes, reflect, and you're almost like a therapist sometimes to people, right?
Exactly.
I
Like you
feel
just listening to them, and
Yes.
Well,
what-
just being here, we're like, we feel
Yes,
good.
it's very
We
therapeutic.
feel like
because
The barber's very therapeutic. Well, also you have to think like somebody has long hair, they're getting their hair cut. It's almost like a physical reset too. right?
Yes.
You're getting reset, and then you're like putting them back in the world and saying, "Here you go."
it's just
Basically.
some of the people comes in and then they sit and they feel so relaxed, and they say, man, I just want to take a nap, man.
Yeah.
Like makes me feel so
Because of
good.
the ambiance and
Yeah. And some people, they walk in, they say to me, hey, you forgot this. I said, no, I didn't forget. I already have done it. Oh, okay. I didn't even pay attention on that. Yeah, I've
Yes.
done it, what you're doing. Then
Speaking of comfortable, remember when you were at the other barber shop before you opened the shop? There was that one old guy. You were cutting his beard, and he had the face pop over him, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah."
This is at the barber's in.
It's like barbers, yeah. And that was
I think you give him a clean shave.
a clean shave, yeah. It was like a hot towel shave, you
Yeah,
know.
he's like, "Oh yeah."
This is the
I
orgasm.
said, I need that, yes.
Wow.
It was like you were getting off.
which is like people walking in, believe me, feel comfortable and
It's a little too comfortable.
yes.
But yeah, man, I love it. I love it because honestly, it does two things. You feel good because of the people.
Yes.
But then, like, for me, it was a fresh face for me, man. Like that, my confidence was from here.
It's a reset.
Honestly, man, I don't know what it is.
Yes.
I feel so good about
It's a reset.
Especially like nowadays with people are more into the haircut too, you know?
Yeah.
They want to look fresh. They want to look clean, you know? And
Not only the adults, but the kids. The kids are getting haircuts that we didn't get when we were that age. Like I wasn't going into a
Yes.
barbershop and getting a fade. I
You're
had
right.
like a Zia cutting my hair in her basement. Like I wasn't going to a barbershop.
No, you're right. Actually, now even the kids are more, you know, they come more often, you know, and they're, you know, it's not the same where, oh, okay, the same as always, or, you know, it's always they need something changed. And they like what they see, you know? Yeah, some of them, you know, if they play hockey, they like to grow it up, but, you know, they still comes here for cleanup, and some of them, like even the mullet,
Wow. It's coming back.
it's coming back.
Wow. On a kid.
On
Or
a-
a hockey, like a hockey
But
player.
listen, I remember in 2012, 13, 14.
Yeah.
When I met you,
Yes.
I had the Ronaldo
Yeah.
mullet.
Mullet.
Well, no, even before I met you. No, I was at somebody else. I was sorry.
Brazilian
Before I met you. No.
Or the Portuguese Ronaldo.
Portuguese Ronaldo. I went somewhere else.
Yes.
Before I met you. But I had the Cristiano Ronaldo mullet. But now it's back.
It's back.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, it's I never thought, you know, until when I came to North America, because I had a mullet when I was in Europe. I had a long hair, and I used to cut only the side and the top, and I like to leave the back long,
The Jesse Katsopoulos.
which is sometimes even for.
Yeah, first couple seasons. Yeah.
And also they asked me about, hey, what's called this haircut? I was like, I don't know. I just been doing it until when I came here and I saw it, and then I heard about mullet. And believe it or not, if I show you the picture that I had before, you said, damn man, that's a nice mullet you have.
You look like you're in an 80s band.
Yeah. But you know what? It's good that you find that out. Because you cut me from Germany,
Yeah.
all through Europe and whatever. They're way ahead of us.
Oh, oh yeah, of course.
So
Of course.
here, everyone, like even me, I come in here, it's like, yo, just give me a bald spade, whatever.
Yes.
But like, do you find that sometimes it can get boring where it's like, yo, man, like I can make such a better haircut if you just let me.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I have actually done it a lot because there's some people who walks in and they can sit in my chair, and I always told them, you know, they said to me, you know what, I don't know what to do, but I like this cut, and I said to them, listen, leave it on me. I know what you're looking for.
Yes.
He
He's
just,
on the. He
he
gives
just
you,
give me
He gives you some hints. You're like, okay,
Yes.
I think I know what this guy wants,
exactly.
and you know.
Yes.
And he gives you that freedom to.
Because some of them, they are still go on social media and they see, oh, you know
Yes.
what, this guy, he has perfect hair, but it doesn't match to your hair.
Exactly.
And I told them, and sometimes I say to them, listen, don't get mad, you know, I'm just telling you my opinion, all right?
Yes.
So I said to him, listen,
Everybody has a different palette, so you can't mold it the same way as.
and I said to him, this guy has a thick hair, you has a fine, but you have a lot of hair, you know,
Yeah.
and if we do this, what you'll see on the picture, it's not gonna suit you the same what the gentleman on the
Yes.
picture has. You
Yes.
know?
You can't match it exactly.
You can, because and even some people, they don't know that everybody has different shape of face. You know.
Yes.
You know, there's square, there's you know,
Yes.
triangle. There's so many
Yes.
round. You know,
Yes.
and
Certain hairstyles suit a slender face.
Yes.
A broad face.
yes, yeah, that's why I always give them my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
And some of them they take it. Some of them they say, you know what? Let's try this time. What I have in this, like in my phone, the picture, and then if it doesn't work, I will come next time, and then I will let you do what you know what you think would looks good on me, and you know I do what my job, you know, and I love to see them happy. That's what's important for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of them, when they leave from here, they say, man, I love this,
There you go.
you know? And until this day, like,
You get very few negative reactions to what you do here.
yes, some of that, sometimes, especially when they show me a picture and I say, man, you know what? It doesn't suit you. That's deeper in me. I said, it
Yes.
doesn't suit you, but you know what? I'm going to do what you like.
Yes.
No problem. You know, we'll see next time when you walk in what
Yes.
issue or what problem you're going to have in the hair.
Yes.
That, you know, you didn't style it.
They can't blame you because that's.
No. Yeah, which is, you know, it's nice.
I guess I never thought about that. Like, what percentage of people come in here and give him the leeway to say, you know, this is what I'm kind of thinking about, but I'm a blank canvas. Do what you think.
But that's
I need.
so like if you I last week when I was in here, I'm like so like, is there something that you would do for me? And you're like, yeah, I would. Well, then next time,
Yes.
whatever, man.
Exactly.
You know, because like I had to trust your opinion.
Yeah.
Because listen, you're the expert. You have a different eye than I do,
Thank you. Yeah.
and you know sometimes it's like so sometimes like I think I'll look good in a certain haircut, but really it's just my belief system about how I feel about myself.
How you feeling?
But
Yeah.
you know, I haven't thought about how I could look in a different haircut.
Right. That is, you know what? Sometimes people, when they walk in and they walk out, they feel totally like,
Yeah.
wow.
They got a different strat.
Yes.
They walked in differently than they walk out.
But actually, as you mentioned, like how much percentage, you know, like I feel like when people start to kind of have something in common with you, or like they trust you, they start to say, you know what, dude, do whatever you want.
Yes.
You know, I trust you. I know what you
Yes.
you know, capable what to do in my hair, and you're gonna make me look good. Like I know some people will walk in and say to me, you know, I don't have to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do what you know.
Yes.
But that's how you know a professional from an amateur. An amateur goes by the book, right?
Right.
That's it. Like, okay, first it's gonna be the one close guard, and then this.
Yes.
Right? You're like, fuck it.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Like,
You're an
Yes,
artist.
that's kind of an artist. Yeah.
Silver's an artist.
He starts kind of working on, you know, what you see on the, you know, on the face, you know, through the mirror and everything.
Yes.
Because sometimes, even I have done it so many times, like I have done haircut, and I looked at the guy, I didn't like it, and I had to change it.
I know.
You know, and I
And
sometimes
you decided to change it.
yes,
You didn't like.
without even telling him.
Oh, okay. Okay. I understand.
Because I didn't like it on him, you know, because I know eventually his hair, when it's gonna grow, it's not gonna grow the proper way. He's gonna find so much things that it's not gonna suit him.
So in the process of doing the haircut,
Yes.
you said, this doesn't look the way I think it should, but without telling him telling him, oh, I made a mistake or whatever, you just kind of continue from that
Yes,
and fix your mistake quietly.
you know, like not even it's a mistake, you know, like even sometimes
You improve it.
Yes.
Quietly.
like
without
even Sim, he
making
said
a
to
big
me,
deal
man, you
about
took
it.
such a long time with this job, man."
Yes.
And I said to him, you know what, you know, I thought this haircut will look good on him, and I want like a low taper, you know, but actually it didn't look nice on him.
Yeah.
So I had to do mid fade, you know, to give him a little bit different, you know, and that's why I took a little bit time of it just to make him look good, you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, so when I'm done, everything, I tell him, I said to him, listen, you know what I did? I did low fade on you. I thought maybe it's gonna look nice, but it didn't really in my head and how I saw it. You know, it didn't look
look-
nice. But I
Didn't
made
look
it,
as good as it could.
yeah. And then he made like a kind of mid fade, and he said to me, dude, you know what? I love what you have done. You know, like I know it takes a little bit of time, you know, but I like it this way. And just remember that for next time when I come, you know, I wanted the same thing, you know. And sometimes I wish I remember everybody, you know, a haircut, because some
Yeah.
of them they take quite a bit longer than the other, you know. But
And some people come in for a clean up. They're not coming in for a full haircut, so that takes less time than a full.
yes,
Yeah.
which is, you know, makes me feel good.
You know how I know you've done a good job on my hair? It's almost every time. 99% of the time, it's always a good job. but you know how I know I can tell it's a good job?
So
When I'm out in public
Yes.
and people are like, who cuts your hair?
Right.
Because it's not the haircut per se. It's the way you shape it on my face structure that makes it look really good.
Really good.
And-
Yes.
And listen, man, like, if I could be a barber, I would. We talk about this all the time. I'm like, I have a sense of like, I have a good eye for creativity and
Yes.
it looks good from like an artistic standpoint, creativity standpoint. So when it looks good on your face, the haircut looks like a fucking $1 million because
Exactly.
it suits you.
It suits you.
So
yes.
last few times, even a buddy of mine was like, "Who cuts your hair?" I'm like, "I can't tell you." You know,
Yes.
but that's why people are like, "Who cuts your hair?" It's not the haircut per se; it's because it suits your face.
Yes.
And that's what people have to trust you with.
Right. Right. And that is, you know,
You have to tailor the haircut to the bone structure in the face.
in the face.
It's very
exactly.
important. It's just like clothing. Sorry, I didn't want to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like clothing. You can take. We all love fashion. All three of us. I mean,
Yes.
we're all fashion.
Well, I mean, like I own a streetwear brand.
Yes.
Exactly. You know.
You can take.
Yeah, I always tell him, I said, "I'm doing, man. I like this shirt. I like this, you know."
Yes.
And it's kind of artistic.
But you can take.
This video's gonna be sponsored by.
Exactly.
You can take a button-down shirt.
Yeah.
You know, you would see it in a store in a mannequin, different body type, and you put it on another guy, and it just doesn't look the same. It doesn't hug his body
Yes.
the way it did.
The way I did, yeah.
It's the cut. It's not the fabric. It's not the shirt per se. It's your body type.
It's your body.
You could take two guys who wear the same shirt, generally the same,
Or
and it'll look totally different.
the suit could be $1,000 or $100, and if you don't wear it well,
Exactly.
then
Doesn't
it's matter.
matter.
Frame.
Yes.
it could either
Frames
frame.
everywhere.
Right.
How many people buy a suit that's like $10,000 and it looks like shit on it?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, bro, you spent
He's
$10,000.
spent so much on you know, on the suit, but you know, there is that. It's kind of sometimes your eyes, you know, it catch this thing,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
It's not just going, okay, I like this color. No, it has something to do even with your, you know, if you're white or if you're black or if you're, you know, it's kind of like you wear it, you see it on the mirror, you know.
It's also how you present yourself and how you carry yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? It's like, it's your physical frame, it's your color, skin, whatever. But it's also like, do you feel awkward or do you feel confident?
That's why
It's going to show different.
there's that phrase, clothes make the man. I'm like,
The man makes the
I think the man makes the clothes, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think it's an interplay, but I don't think it's totally the clothes. They always say that.
That is actually the same one when I looked in, you know, because I worked with the female, you know, and you know, as a hairstylist.
Yeah.
And I always actually, you know, until this day, men actually cut better than a woman.
For women's hair or men's hair?
Woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what? Until this day, I don't know why, but you know, like I do research a lot and I do read about those things because I feel like the man had that eye when to see the woman how it makes her.
We know what looks good in a woman.
Captivating.
Attraction.
Yes,
Captivating and enticing.
you just from his eye, you know, it's a, you know, even choosing the color from, you know, like the book, and he's just listen, you know what? Let's do this one, and I know you're gonna love
So
it.
the man possesses that knack more than a woman to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, like obviously, no offense. So,
You're talking in terms of your trade.
yeah, like
No, you're talking in terms of
some
your trade.
women, especially like when I went to scientific college, and my teacher, you know, like who taught me to do things in a woman, you know, in North America here.
Yes.
It was something else, you know. She's amazing. I love her, you know. Yeah, but that's what I see in my eye.
But here's the thing. Again, I bring it back to my point. There's by the book,
Yes.
what you should do, and then the creativity, right? It's like a photographer who understands the science of photography. And okay, the lighting has to be this. It's gotta be,
Composition.
okay. However, a person who's got the eye can be like, take a snapshot, and it looks amazing because they have the eye.
They have the eye. Yes.
Right? Yes, the fundamentals, the foundation has to be there. You have
Yes.
to know what you're doing from a skill level.
Right.
But when you have the skill, so if the skill is equated for, but someone's got the creative
Yes.
eye, it's always gonna
Perfect
outshine.
example is the director. I love film. You're getting into film more. You love
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
You show me a movie. You show, you know, you're getting into you know,
Scorsese.
Tarantino movies, whatever, you can see by just the quality of the perspective.
Yes.
You know, it's a David Fincher movie, it's a Tarantino movie, it's a Martin Scorsese movie, and it's amazing that they can leave their mark that way.
Yes,
no
actually, you know what? That is very good point. I like that is sometimes I do pay attention on those things. You know,
Yes.
it's way
You can
different.
tell. You can tell when it's a
yeah.
Scorsese movie. You can tell
Yeah.
when it's a silver haircut. You can tell when it's a. You know,
Yeah.
You know what's funny, man? Like, the more as I get older and we're about the same age,
Yeah.
I realize that life is a lot. So, like, back in my 20s, and you know me since my early 20s, I didn't give a shit about
2006.
art. I didn't give a shit about
2005, so-
movies and cinema and all that artistic stuff. And even though I was very creative myself,
Yeah.
but I'm like bullshit. But life is richer because movies don't matter, right?
Right.
It doesn't matter. But for some reason, art, movies, cinema, film, whatever, it enriches your life in a sense where you're like, oh man, it just makes life that much more flavorful.
Flavorful. Yes.
I like to see different. Like I love film because I mean, we're going back to you seeing a person's sculpting them in a way that they do, but just to see things through somebody else's perspective and for them to put that across, for you to see that and to give that message the way you do through your craft.
Yes.
It's like how does your
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful
You're
thing.
showcasing how your brain works.
Yes.
Yeah, and as
You're manifesting your thoughts like you. You're
Yes.
looking at somebody's sculpts and you're
the
sculpting
shape
them
and everything.
based on your thoughts and projecting that into your trade and your
Yeah.
your craft.
And it's the same, but as you said, like it's kind of like sometimes it's like gifted, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of nowadays, a lot of barbers they come, no disrespect, like all of them are good, but there's sometimes that kind of touch, where you look at somebody and you give him what suits him, because a lot of barbers, believe it or not, they don't know there's so many different shape, and they just do what they think is gonna look good. It's kind of by guessing, or just the same client been coming to them for such a long time and they've been doing the same haircut.
yeah, generic.
Yeah.
Or as simple as your hair is long, I'm just gonna make it shorter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it looks like a haircut,
Yes.
but really it doesn't suit the
He has a sixth sense.
It's sometimes, believe it or not, I say, man, I wish I have somebody like me to,
Yes.
because
That's why you say I wish there were two of you.
yes,
So that you cut your hair the way you cut it.
even when I worked before at the other, other store, like at the barbershop, when I used to give a haircut for customers, and I said, man, I wish I have somebody give me same haircut how I give it to that person, because I give him the 100%, I wish I have somebody that he give me the 100% haircut that I love it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I know, and you're like, and then you're disappointed because you don't get it back.
yes, and actually I do speak to the and tell to my customer, I said to him, yo, dude, tonight you might get lucky. It's like the gentleman you saw it, Yeah, I said to him, damn, you're gonna look good today. You're gonna get lucky no matter what. If you're, I know very well. Like that, and he said, dude, my wife, she's at the hair salon. I'm gonna pick her up, and go home. I said, that's it. Tonight you're gonna get lucky, because I can tell what I give to him.
Confidence.
I know, is the 100% that makes him feel good.
Yes.
And even like this is what I see with people when they feel that kind of thing. Believe me, it doesn't matter how much cost about the haircut,
Yeah.
Yeah, they pay and they, they appreciate that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need that kind of, it's not a customer service, but you're giving him that feeling that, confident.
Listen, man, like,
He's unlocking potential, really.
even though, so listen,
Their look.
the price of a haircut isn't just you cutting my hair. It's I'm paying for you not only to use your expertise on making you look good and feel good,
Yeah.
because I value that.
Mm-hmm.
You're also providing a sense of, like, listen, this is the cheapest therapy you'll ever get.
Yes.
So, like, not only am I getting a really good quality haircut from an expert, you're also providing me the sense of, like, no, I still do it today. It's like, no, I leave here feeling better so that when I go home, when I meet my friends, whatever it is, I'm a better person. I know that sounds so cheesy.
No, it's
but listen, I'm a personal trainer.
Yeah.
And I worked for 20 years as a personal trainer.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
we have a similar job
Yes.
where I understand that, like, it's my job. I don't care if you lose weight. I don't care if you got jacked.
With it.
I cared about how you left. If you left in a better mood than you walked in, job was done.
Yeah.
And the same thing with
It's the same thing, exactly. You know, because it's kind of, you have that feeling. It's kind of, you tell him, you know, I make him look good.
Yeah.
You know, make him feel good.
Yeah.
And
well, you think about too. You think about when somebody comes here, they get a haircut, and they go to a wedding. They go to an
Yes.
event with their family. You're part of that.
mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful thing too.
Because
right?
it's important, like, you know, like they get comment, you know. They said, you know, they meet people, yo, you look good. I like this haircut, man.
See?
You look different.
See?
Yeah, who's your barber? Like as he said, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. And I have done so much, and then people walk in and they say, listen, I have somebody send me here, you know, and I'm looking for this guy, you know, looking for Silver, looking for Sam, looking for, you know, all the barbers. And sometimes you tell them, yeah, it's me, you know. I said, I'm gonna wait for you, you know. I want to get the haircut by you
Yes,
today.
and that happens a lot.
Listen,
That happens, yeah.
Listen, I know I had influence over somebody when I hear them say, "Hey, I went to your barbers." Jay went. Another buddy of mine came here
Yes.
last month. So I know, I'm like, yo, man, you trust me enough to go to my barber's. Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love sending people here because it's like
Thank you.
It speaks to
as a referral.
It's so cool.
yeah. Should we get on the?
Yeah, of course. Let me, what's called? I'm gonna click
Do a wash.
If we do the watch, I'm gonna get things set up with the camera and the lighting.
Yes.
We're gonna keep this rolling because we're here off the cuffs. we have the bathroom. We have the bidet.
We have to,
Hey.
I like that, you know.
Okay, so gonna wash.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. And you know what? Here's
What?
how we're doing. The ones that I showed you two of them.
Okay.
Remember I showed you the two?
Yeah.
And I said probably the one has a little bit more fade than the other, but whatever you think, man. I just want to go short on the back, like the ones I showed you.
Yeah. Like exactly. I'm gonna work on that, you know.
Yeah.
But I like it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you showed to me, I really like it. It's cool picture. I don't think you have done something like that, you know.
No, I've always
Yeah.
had it a little longer in the back for a while now. I want to change it up.
Yes, but it surprised me how what you made you to decide to change it to the. You
Well, it's like why do you rebrand, right? I'm rebranding,
know. Yeah, I like that.
branding my head.
I like that.
Yeah. You can't get stale, right?
No,
You got to change it up. I find too if it's shorter in the back, it's easier to do your hair every day and style it, right? When it gets longer, it's a
Yeah.
little bit more time. Yeah, the wind comes, it's like blowing in the back all the time.
You let me know what you think about the temperature of the water.
Oh, it's good.
If it's hot or cold,
Good.
because sometimes they get hotter.
Yeah.
But I control the temperature here.
Yeah, we're good.
You know what? When you sent me that picture, I said, it's about time, man.
Yes, I know.
Freaking, it's been such a long time. You haven't had.
I always do the fade
know?
and long on the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like you never had a chance to change a haircut, you know?
Yes.
Which is nice to.
Yeah, you gotta rebrand. You gotta rebrand yourself too.
Yes.
Oh, that smells good.
It's the coconut, baby.
There's nothing better than getting a scalp massage.
Coconut.
No homo. It's like you're making a pizza dough.
Is it? Is it easier to cut hair when you've washed it first?
You know
Find
what?
or no?
Definitely, especially like those who they are, like they work as a construction, for example.
Yes.
You know, or drywall.
Yes.
You know,
so
who
they
they
got
have.
particles. and
Yes, and all the dust and everything.
So they
because
come after work and
yes, sometimes, you know what, we suggest to them. We said, listen, you know what, let me give you a hair wash. It's on us, you know.
Yeah.
Let me give it to you. And some people,
It's easy for you to tie.
yes.
Well, especially like in the winter, people are wearing a hat. They got the hat head,
Yes.
hat hair.
yes.
Everything's flat.
And exactly. Because especially, you know what, you get like a hair wash and everything. You get the massage.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you feel good, you know. Because
The
sometimes
head massage from Silver. Who's going to turn that down?
sometimes they kind of like pamper, you know.
Yeah.
Just you know, because
It feels good. The nerve endings, like stimulating.
because you know what, the you know, the girls, they go for everything, you know.
Yeah.
And they, you know, they get everything, head massage, this and that, you know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost as much as what, you know. But they
The men got to pamper themselves too.
100%. They need to, man.
Yeah.
This is what tonight, you know. You know, you might get lucky, maybe.
Yeah, we haven't. We need to highlight Silver's catchphrase.
Yeah.
Mike loves so much. Yeah, baby. That's one of his go-tos.
Today you're staying here, right?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mikey, I'm telling you, baby.
I love it.
You know, I'm telling you, tonight, you know, he will go back there, you know, and say to him, I love it, you know.
Very nice.
The shampoo smells like Malibu rum.
Coconut. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Jamaica.
Yes, the
The
white-
coconut rum.
Yes.
With the white bottle.
yes.
It smells like that tanning lotion.
Yeah, also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it's tanning lotion in my hair, but
This is what makes you get laid, baby.
yes.
You know? Okay, let's go back.
Okay. Yeah, it's so stringy. Oh my god.
Look at this face, man. It looks so good.
What's that?
Space looks so good.
Oh, yeah.
With the lighting.
Yeah, it's really.
Actually, the other day, Sam, he sent me something and I was about to send it to you. There was a gentleman, he was selling,
Is this the remote? Which
no, just put it on about here. He was selling those lights, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some?
And Sam, he said to me, listen, let's buy those lights, and we told Mike, that's it, you know, you're done. We take the job from him.
One thing I like about the barber versus like when you go to the dentist, they try to converse with you and they have like instruments in their mouth and they're asking you questions. That's one of the perks of going to a barber. Like when you're trying to get an experience that's similar to a barber, there isn't, because like I said, the dentist, the optometrist, there's this awkward like I can't really talk while they're working on my face.
Working on your teeth, yeah.
Here we can kind of multitask. We can converse and, you know, we can do his thing.
Did you know why he wants to go short this time? Because that way, no come, you know? That way she's not gonna be able to grab it, you know? That's what happened, baby.
All I want for Christmas is a new haircut.
Oh.
get that volume in the hair.
I'm gonna take first of all the
Yeah.
kind of blend it, you know,
Yes.
to get you that same picture.
Yes. I trust the artist.
Of course, baby, you know.
Silver's the hair mechanic. A good barber is like a good mechanic. It's invaluable.
Yes, it's like a good account.
Yes.
Sometimes you need that change
Yes.
because it's been such a long time you haven't had that type of haircut, you know.
Yes.
And every time you get like a blended in the back, but on the side you kind of like you make it.
It's still longer, so yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like undercut, you know.
Yes.
But this time,
Change it up.
we're gonna change it up definitely. But what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna go fading it all the way high, you know.
Okay.
It's gonna like almost mid, and then
Mid fade.
yes, that way we let it to grow the side longer to match the top too.
Okay.
Eventually, when you're gonna style it, you're gonna see that the different, because you're not gonna style it anymore to the back.
No.
You're gonna kind of, you still be able to like to the back, but it's still, you need that change.
Yes. So it's going to be a mid fade.
Yes.
I always wonder at the barber too. Should you close your eyes or open your eyes? You know, what's more comfortable for the
Only when it's in the
customer,
front.
for the yes, because you don't want hair in your eyes, obviously.
We're gonna go quite a bit shorter on the side, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put product too.
That is
end.
at the end, yeah. Listen, this haircut is with warranty. You're gonna get laid. You know? It's not only a haircut, you know?
There's a guarantee.
Yes. You leave, you know? And I'm telling you, it's a weekend and you're gonna get the fresh fade on the Friday, you know?
It's a golden ticket.
Yeah.
Golden ticket. Oh, Silver's gonna strangle me with the cord.
No, I'm gonna what's called switch the machine because I'm gonna use this one. It's just easier for us.
Do you ever feel pressure when you're cutting hair and you see that there's a lot of people coming in and maybe you're backed up?
No.
Do you ever feel the need to, like, you don't want to rush, obviously,
You know what?
but you want to keep everybody happy and have everybody in and out of here in a timely.
Yes, a lot of actually customers they think like that, you know,
They
but
think,
not.
Oh, I'm rushing. Like, you feel like, oh, I got to finish this haircut because, you know, 3 other people just walked in.
Yeah, but no,
Feel that.
no, man. To me, I take my time, you know, and just it doesn't work when you're rushing something, you know.
Yeah.
The haircut it doesn't gonna look
But
nice.
probably in the beginning when you started, and you see, you have a workload for the day.
Yes.
You see new people coming in, and you're doing one, and you're like, okay, you feel that pressure probably.
Yes,
early on.
especially because first when I started and I was by myself, and I never thought I will have so much follower coming from the old place.
All previous customers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And following me, so I said, when I started, and after that I said, man, you know what? I better have to find somebody as soon as possible because I couldn't.
Can keep up with the workload.
Yes.
And then also too, as a barber, you got to learn how to strike a balance between, you want to have a good conversation, but also do what you have to do.
Yes.
Keep them. Some people, maybe they come, they don't want to talk. Most people, they seem like when they come here, they want to chat.
Yeah, like having small conversation,
Yeah, you kind of need it.
Yes.
You need to keep things personable and not so like rigid, and
Right,
the person doesn't say anything, you just cut their hair and they leave.
Yes. It's kind of when, like sometimes when there's some of the customer who they walked in here, they don't want to talk seriously, They just want to sit, have a haircut, and we
But
still.
that's in the minority. That's not the
Yes,
majority.
yes. We still talk to them, to see how things going, It's kind of like
more closed off. Some
Yeah.
people.
yeah.
Introverted.
But believe it or not,
Mike and I were pretty introverted.
100%
Nah.
when you walk in, right?
You know what? I'm introverted only with certain people.
Yeah. Silver's got that flair, you want to talk to Silver when you see him. He's got that. You just want to laugh when you see Silver, right?
You know what? You build that kind of touch with your barber, and it's up to.
You don't have that with everybody.
No. Like that's why until this day, when people walks in and they said, you know what, I'm gonna wait for Silver,
Yes.
And sometimes I said to the guys, I said to him, guess why he's waiting for me, They do give chances, They do
To the new guys.
To the new guys.
I have, yeah. Well, I think to myself too, like you're only gonna have people here who, have similar skills to what you have, right?
Yes.
There's been times when I've gotten a haircut here by a new guy, and I've been like pleasantly surprised. I'm like,
Right.
but I shouldn't be surprised because Silver
It just like
is confident enough for them to work here. So.
Oh, 100%. Especially, I'm kind of particular sometimes when I hire somebody here, because I need them that have that type of skills where, they know what they are doing. It's not just like a production,
Yeah.
in and out. No. You need that kind of to make them feel good, look good, everything,
Yeah.
We're gonna call it raw cuts.
It's a double meaning. See, this is gonna be me for the holidays now. This is my holiday haircut.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to come to my haircut.
It's like he's getting his Christmas haircut,
Yeah.
Yes.
I find too in the holiday, whenever it's a busier time of the year, sometimes, when you have time to get your haircut, you got to get it, because if you don't take that time window, then okay, now I got to go next week, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go right at when you have that space of time. You got to take advantage of it.
But that's why appointments are nice too, though.
Yes.
Skip the line, book your seat.
Yes. Instead of the Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling you about here in Tecumseh town, you know, the nice thing, man, the community, it's something else, you know, like they, yeah, man, they love coming here, even their kids, believe me.
Yeah, there's good families here.
Yes, it's kind of like welcoming, you know, and they feel warm coming in, and their kids, because, you know, sometimes you start to see cutting kids and they start to grow, you know, and when they go to high school and then university, and you see them, they are growing front of your eye, you know, because you're their barber, and they start to walk in, you know, you say, man, you know what, that kid, I've been cutting his hair for such a long time, you know, which is
It's gratifying.
yeah, it's very nice feeling.
Yeah, you grew up with your barber, right? But one thing, like we were talking about before, like the kids getting like almost like adult haircuts now. Like they're not just getting
Yes.
the buzz cut or the bowl cut. They're getting like edgy, modern, contemporary haircuts like adults.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I can see that, man. Like
They
especially.
see that online and they crave that. They want that, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe their mom will come. I see a lot. If the kid's getting his haircut here, the mom is there, kind of directing you.
Yes.
You know, cut it like this, do it like that. That can maybe get a. You wonder, like, okay, does the kid really want this, or?
But some.
They're getting more modern, edgy
Modern
haircut
kid.
stuff for kids.
Yes.
They're like adults. They're like baby adults.
Baby owls. Yeah.
Well, my nephew came today.
Yeah.
And he got the little line in the park.
See?
We never got that
See,
as kids.
we got the buzz cut or the like very simplistic. It would be like you said, cut it short.
Yeah.
That's what you would say. That was the directive. Cut it short.
Yeah. Clean it up.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't like, oh, you know, I'm going in grade 5. I need a fade.
I remember one time in.
Be like, I got a split class. I got to look good for the
I
older.
remember grade 9.
Half the
It was a
class.
Friday night, and we had a high school dance. And that night after school, I went to my aunt was a hairdresser,
Yeah.
and I got flame tips on the tips of my on my front here.
Yes.
I was so cool. Everyone's
That
like,
was-
"Oh my, that's so cool."
Did it stay blonde or was it like orangey?
No, it stayed blonde.
Yeah. So I did that a couple times in high school, but because my hair's so dark,
You
it
go-
kind of looked orangey.
Yes.
I'm like-
With you, yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
it
that.
didn't look
For
good.
us, Silver,
Didn't
when
look
I did
good.
my hair,
Yes.
it takes
Yes.
a few times to
It does. It takes a few times. Yes.
do that.
I'll pass.
I like when it's that white bleach.
Right.
You
But
know
you.
what?
Like Cisco.
It's more in Europe. Here
Yeah.
you don't really.
No.
Unless you're a hockey player.
Why don't you do green and red for the holidays? No, in high school, it turned, for my hair, it turned like orange.
Yeah, because
Very
the
like becoming of my, it didn't look,
You should have used Sun-In.
yeah.
You remember Sun-In? You know what Sun-In is, Silver?
Sun-In, no.
So it was this spray that you spray on your hair, and you either heat it with a hair dryer or in the sun, and it's supposed to turn your hair blonde.
No way.
Yeah. You remember it, Jay?
That sounds healthy. I'll pass. So when you get your hair cut, you have a guy that you trust.
Yes, I do.
You do.
What's his
Yeah.
name? Sam.
Sam.
1-800 call Sam.
Yes. Legend. So what is it about Sam? So what do you look for now in the person that cuts your hair? Like why do you choose Sam?
See, I love Sam, man.
Yeah.
But sometimes I wish that he understand me what I need for a haircut, you know?
Yes. You guys speak the same language with the scissors.
It just like, and I said to him, listen, don't go short. keep this, keep that, you know. Yeah. When I get home and I wash it, everything, I said, fuck this, you know.
Yeah.
I told them don't go, you know, but that's okay. I start to learn, and I start to tell him, okay, leave the top, don't touch it. So he leave it. So I kind of start to know what not to tell him to do it, you know.
Yeah.
What is this? You got hit here back in the day?
Yeah, it was like it's a scar from a long time ago. Anytime I get my hair cut short, you can see it. Yeah.
You got into fight?
No.
Oh.
I actually don't even know where that's from.
Everybody
A
has
mark on the scalp, yeah.
Everybody has some mark on the scalp, you know.
Not me anymore.
No?
I took mine out.
You took it out?
Yeah, he had that the mole, you know.
Oh, really? You had it removed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Never had it here.
Oh. When did you get that removed?
Oh, like 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, it's relatively not too long ago then.
Yeah.
Were you self-conscious about it?
all the time?
Really?
And it hurt every time they clipped it.
Especially, you know,
I didn't know that.
he went to a different barber.
That's the thing. Like when you're cutting hair, like you have to be mindful. Like you
Yes.
you don't want to hurt somebody. You don't want to cut them.
Your ear off.
Or even some of them they tell you they say, hey, listen, I have a mole here in the back or this, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's just like when you're out and people they want to touch your face and touch your head. It's a very, you have boundaries with that kind of stuff, right?
mm-hmm.
So a good barber kind of needs to be mindful of how to handle. I'm like that too. My face and my head. I don't like people like touching me, or people like to if I wear a hat, somebody will like to yank your hat off or do something stupid.
Actually, that's me
I
too.
don't like people touching my head and.
Believe it or not, that is me, especially when I get a haircut.
Yeah.
You know, I always say, or don't touch my face, don't touch my,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I go with my head with a weed whacker. I got my mom's hair.
You do
Yeah.
have thick hair, actually.
Mine used to be thick, man.
You got more. You got the salt pepper now.
You still thick hair?
It's okay. It thinned out though.
You notice that? It's interesting too. In your family, your dad's blonde.
I know.
Everybody else is dark.
He took it from his mom,
Yeah. Ooh.
it's kind of like to blend it all together, you know. And plus, what you used to get different type of haircut.
Yes. It was
Yeah.
on the back. It was just long.
Yes.
Yeah. Majority of people, you think they come here, what, every 2-3 weeks? Most people?
Yes. Yes.
So you see everybody?
During winter time, actually, they take a little bit longer
Yeah.
because it's kind of cold. But usually, you know, it takes like
You see
2 to
everybody
3
once
weeks.
a month.
I do.
What percentage of people do you think that come here are male versus female? Most are male?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like 90% at least.
Yeah.
You cut a lot
This
of.
is most.
So for kids, do you cut a lot of? It's mostly the young boys. Like girls don't really come in here.
No.
No, it's mostly the guys. Maybe like a son and the father. They get like a haircut together.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot, quite a bit
Yeah.
of those, you know.
Yeah. Or a young son might come in with a mother.
Yeah.
Do you know who your oldest customer would be? Your oldest customer.
You wouldn't believe if I tell you.
Do you know who it is?
Yes, I know.
Who is it? Your oldest customer.
Like oldest by age, right?
Oldest by age.
Yes, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
He's in his 80s.
Over 95.
Wow.
Yes.
95.
Over. Yeah. Over than that.
Wow.
Yes. God bless him. He's really, really good shape.
Wow.
Yes. And you wouldn't believe if I told you he still drive.
Wow.
Yes. He have very good memory and he's good.
Wow, 95 years old, still getting your haircut. That's gonna be Mike. Mike's gonna be getting faded at 95.
I need the fresh date on a Friday, please, you know?
He's gonna live another Friday at 95.
Hey, if I'm gonna visit Jesus, you come and give me a haircut before I die.
Yeah.
I want to look good.
Before he goes into the pearly gates, you wanna have a nice haircut. So the booking online, that's new now? Like before you were doing strictly a lot of walk-ins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's working out good now? You got
It is working well, you know?
Yeah. The roof is on fire. I don't know, it's kind of concerning.
Up to 360 is on fire.
Pizza. Yeah, I always do the walk-in. It works.
Yeah, like a lot of people, we still get
Yeah.
walking in appointment too, you know? They're, some
So
people, they don't like.
funny story. When Silver worked at the Barber's Inn on L'Esperance, I drove to come get my haircut.
You knew him
And-
back then too, eh? Wow.
Yes, and Silver wasn't working, and James was working. So I said,
yeah.
James, I said, I need a haircut. I said, is Silver here? No, I'm closing up. And I was about half an hour to close. And I said, bro, little less than half an hour. I would say maybe 15, 20 minutes. And this guy was just, no, I can't. He didn't want to take another client. He said, Silver's your barber. Silver cuts your hair. He goes, no, I can't take his client. I said, bro, I have to get a haircut. I said, I came here, I drove here. I said, this is the only time I have this week to get a haircut. I said, you can get it in, right? It's like 50. He goes, bro. He goes, do you want the 15-minute haircut or the half-an-hour haircut? He goes, I can't do a 30-minute haircut in 15 minutes. So this guy he didn't cut my hair.
He didn't give him a haircut.
Oh my god.
Because he didn't want to betray Silver, because I was his client. And he just felt like he didn't have enough time to do a good job. So
I was surprised.
Silver's probably detail-oriented like that too.
I was surprised that he didn't take care of you.
Yeah, he said, oh, I can't. He goes, oh, I can't.
Where was I
So
that
I
time?
didn't get a haircut. You left. You were gone. You went
Oh,
home for the day.
okay.
You went home for the day. So, well, I haven't got it this short in a while.
It's good. Now you can wear a hat and it won't.
Well, I'm not gonna wear a hat.
No, meaning like when you wear a toque this time of year.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. And he's that type of guy, actually. He likes to wear
I
silk.
like the toques.
Yeah.
The toques of hats. I'm a little jealous now.
You gonna go shorter than what you go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna shave it.
Oh, you're always short. You always go short. Mike's gonna dye green and red for the holidays.
Yes, I like it too.
It suits my. I don't know if it suits my face.
Yes. No, but it looks nice.
Yeah. Especially with the texture. Yeah. You put.
Yes.
You got the salt and pepper thing. I don't have salt and pepper yet.
What do you mean?
The white. You got-
Oh, okay.
That's a straight beard.
Another thing too with the haircut people don't realize is when you blow dry,
Yeah.
you give it volume, right? Some people would, do you like styling people's hair before they leave here? Like when someone's like, I'll do it myself. You want to finish it.
Yes. No.
Right?
I always tell them. I say, let me finish it and then. But especially, you know what? Especially after you're finishing it and he's leaving, he put a product and everything, and then he put a silk on top of it. He wore it all hat.
Yeah, you're like, what did I do?
Yeah, exactly. And then we see them. We did one time, but I mean, it's kind of like Western style, but
Yeah. See, when it's shorter too, I like it because you don't have to put as much product in.
Good, man.
Because I find if you put a lot of product, you sweat, like it's in your pores, you feel, I use the hair clay to fleece, but in the summer, when you use some product, you sweat, it's in your pores. I like, the shorter your hair is, the less product you gotta use.
yes.
And it feels more natural.
And I find out a lot of people hide behind
Yeah.
Yeah.
because their hair doesn't look good.
Yes. And whenever you have a special occasion coming up, wedding, Christmas, birthday, whatever, and you get a haircut, it's like this weight taken off. You're like, okay, I can attack the holidays with all of me. Yes. Yeah. Wow, this is I love it.
I just want to run my hands through.
Mike and I have, we have that relationship where he just says whatever's on his mind. No, you guys, I've known you guys for how long? I've known Mike since 06, 05.
Wow.
Silver
What?
was in here in 06.
Silver was in,
Wow.
Silver was where, in Belgium? No, Germany. When did you start working at when you guys had the Barber's Inn?
2013.
So 11 years. It's crazy what changes in a year alone, let alone, 10
Yes.
years.
But I wonder, did I meet you through Mike?
Of course.
Yeah, through at the Barber's Inn.
I said, Jay, you got to go here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still remember.
I tell everybody, but nobody listens except 3 people.
Yeah, I like this, man. Very happy with this.
It's better, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It just, you know
Yeah,
what?
the fade.
Like
You got the fade, but I like it short on the top like this.
That's good.
I don't think you have had.
I haven't had this in. I don't think I've ever cut my hair like this. I cut it short when I was younger.
Yes.
I like it. Lasciatemi cantare. My mom's gonna be so happy.
Why are you trying to make so long?
No way.
This is her cuddle. She goes, look, come get a nice. Get a nice haircut. She thought my other haircut looks like a mohawk. That's why you get a mohawk. Oh, this is great, man.
Maybe because depends of how
I like it, man. Don't you feel lighter now? I love it.
because how you style it too.
So needed, yes. But even when I would style it before and you go in the wind,
Yes.
in the element, I'm just like, what? I can't even get this under control.
Yeah, I know.
This with wind, it's fine. Oh, this is great, man. Love it.
It's the important, you know. Your girl is gonna like it, you know, too.
That's right. Especially like it's in the back.
Yes.
I feel like I'm being interrogated. Do they have any TV shows like reality where you see people just getting haircuts?
Well, they have the shop. So that podcast.
Yeah.
We should have a reality TV show here.
Mm-hmm.
Barbershop reality TV show.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is there any...
I don't think so.
There's the movie Barbershop.
Yeah, the barbershop.
Reality shows where you see people getting haircuts. Right? There's a voyeuristic thing. Like people want to see that. Maybe that's something here.
That's what we're trying to do. It showcase, because unless you've been to a barber, you don't know what a barbershop entails.
No. Well, like I said, back in the day, we were getting hair. Like I used to get my hair cut in somebody's basement. It was like a Italian woman.
Yeah.
What's this stuff? This is like a.
It's a dry. Like I didn't want to put any shine to
Yeah.
your hair.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I love it.
Looks really
That's
nice.
exactly what I was thinking.
With me. Stay there.
On board me? Let me show you the back.
Keep it there? Yeah, like that.
Looks nice, huh?
You can see
Yeah.
the character mark, the scar.
But you know what? Actually suits you like that way better than what you had.
Big time.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. I said I need to change.
Yes, just because I felt like
It's more age appropriate, this haircut.
yeah, you kind of looks way better on you,
Yeah.
kind of on your face and
Yeah.
shape and everything.
I'm 40, like I need to.
But it makes
You look
younger,
good.
too.
Yeah. You think so?
He is young, no matter what. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I like this little high-powered. I saw it last time too when I was here.
Yes.
That's why you come today.
I just trimmed them a bit, okay? Because I felt they were quite a bit too long, actually, you know. Yeah. No, I love it. I love it.
You do the same thing too, right? You do.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, short in the back.
Yeah.